Hey everybody, welcome to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is the 21st of March, 2025, and in this video, I'm asking the question, can you flip the United States Mint? But before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's a tremendous number, actually. Not sure exactly how big it is, but it's got to be ginormous, I'm pretty sure. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com and check out those spot prices. Gold is down. Looks like everything's down, actually. Gold's down $13.50 to $30.42.45. Silver down 44 cents to $33.35. Platinum down $11.75 to $992.95. And palladium down $3.40 to $983.85. And our friend Dr. Copper over here, down 5 pennies to $5.06 a pound. Over here, you're looking at in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.39 for a quantity 1 through 39. You'll pay $39.71. Back to those 39s again. All right, down here towards the bottom, the sell to us price is $34.92, and if we look at that, $34.92 is definitely higher than $1 right there. Now let's bounce here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint. They're updated every weekday by 5 p.m. if they want to. All right, so we're going to look at the sales. No new tales to tell, but I gotta tell you, we will see any quarter-ounce gold eagles sold for the month of March? We're running real light at the United States Mint here, and that's kind of concerning. And now, next up, the product schedule at the United States Mint. That means in 4 short days, that's right, March 25th, the second issuance for the American Women Quarters for 2025 drops. After that, there's 3 more American Women Quarters, and the program is finished. It's finito. It's over. It's done with. Now, this one is Juliet Gordon-Low, and I think this might be just one of the lowest minted ones in the set so far, but we're going to have to keep an eye on those numbers. And speaking of eye on the numbers, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I know it sounds silly, but I'm going to go ahead and say the circulating coin production numbers here at the United States Mint are it's a definite possibility of a firm maybe that these numbers are correct. Now, that's just all jokes, right? Because we've had all kinds of questions as to whether or not we're looking at the right numbers. But there it is, folks. The Mint has had 3 months to figure it all out, and I guess they've determined that they did not strike 70-odd million Philadelphia Jefferson nickels last year. They only struck 36.72, and I think that's about 3 or 4 million less than the 2009 Jefferson nickel, and then the Denver as well. I think that one's about 14 million less than the Denver 2009 nickel. That's amazing, folks, right there, and that should probably drive sales of those particular coins, I would imagine. Now, the next stop here, check this out. Bingo! This is the American Silver Eagle. This is what it's all about, folks. So this coin came out originally at $80. The Mint had to jack up the prices $15. Now we're standing at $95. That's the price of the 2025. But like I said, when these initially came out, they were $80. And if you take that number and you double it, you're at $160, right? So $160. Would you be able to purchase that item from the United States Mint and sell it for $160? Well, this one almost did, but he had to invest some money to make sure it was a proof 70. So yeah, it didn't double. All right. Let's see if we can find a raw one, though, because spending money on grading coins isn't for everybody, right? Not for everybody. $115, that's first day issue, but it was $169. And compared to $80, yeah, that's $35, $36 more. That's not it. Oh, $119. That's a proof 70. Remember, $80 is what we're looking at. There you go. Sold on March 20th. That was just yesterday for $79.99 with buy it now free delivery. And you got to wonder, folks, these coins now are for sale for $95. So imagine what this person felt like when they saw this for just $80 with free delivery. And I don't know how this person feels about selling it for less. But maybe they bought it for, I don't know. It's just, could you do that? I don't think I could, but that's the way it goes. These are all graded coins, graded. I don't know that we're going to find it. You look at this one, no packaging, and then say, well, but it looks like it's a little beat up from the feet up. It's not a call, mind you, but yeah, $50. Now, wouldn't that be amazing if the Mint sold their proof Silver Eagles for $50? So what you're seeing here, folks, well, look at that, $85, just $5 over what they initially sold for and $10 over what they're selling for now. That's right. It's kind of a sad story for the American Silver Eagle. And it really makes you wonder why the United States Mint would overprice their American Silver Eagles so drastically to the point where you can't even flip these on eBay without taking a hit, taking a loss. So that's no fun. So that begs the question, where can you, where, right? It sounds like that underdog story. where can you possibly, well, what can you buy from the United States Mint that would be worth a flip, right? Well, check this out. And this is the Google machine because I had to. You wouldn't believe it. Now, check this out. I have here 2024 U.S. Mint proof set. And yeah, it's got 10 coins and everything. But if I try and find it on the Mint website, well, they disappeared it. They deleted it. It doesn't exist anymore. Check it out. Uncirculated Coin Set from 2024. That's not what we need. Here we go. The purple job right there. The 2024 United States Mint proof set features 10 coins encased in 2 clear plastic lenses and a beautifully designed package. You'll be proud. And that's 4025, right? Well, look at this. I'm going to click this. I'm going to open it in a new tab. I'm going to jump over here to the new tab that's opening now. And it doesn't exist. It just gives me, 9 of 19 products. And if I scroll down to the bottom and I try and look for it and I load more, it says 18 and then I got to load one more. It's so, not a friend of this website. Anyway, and the coins are bouncing and dancing. And look at this. Okay, so 19 of 19 products. Nothing here for the proof set from 2024. Gonzo, folks. And yeah, it did sell 355,000 of those bad boys. Remember, down and to the right, those proof sets are worth good money nowadays. You don't believe me? Check this out. Remember, and that proof set didn't really sell for 40.25 like it suggests here. That was the jacked up price after they, well, anyway, the original price was $35, folks. So doubling $35, you're looking at $70. But look at this, a March 20 sale for the U.S. Mint's annual 10 coin proof set. Yeah, $80. That's probably not too bad. Look at this one, sold for $99.95 on the 20th. And look at this one. And so we're all over the map, apparently, because this one sold for $50. That is still over, okay, the $35 or the $40.25 that they had actually purchased it for. So there's one for 70, there's one for 60 with 19 bids. There's one, well, that's a score, isn't it, right there? That's a 10 coin proof set from 2024. That's amazing. And remember, I did the video about those 2024 San Francisco proof nickels being special. Yeah, that's something. And that, look at that one, $80 there, folks. And we're not even looking at graded coins. We're just looking at raw sets. That's amazing. So could we buy these for probably $50? That's definitely over retail. And you could probably spend anywhere between $80 to $100 on this set that initially sold for $40. So that proof set from 2024 is definitely worth flipping, I would think. Let's go to the last item I want to talk about. The final item here is the 2024 Uncirculated Coin Set. And this one is totally and just counterintuitive. I am like, initially you think, it's all about those Philadelphia and Denver struck nickels, but yeah, not so much. So this now is selling for $33.25. Initially, it sold for $29 when it first dropped. All right, so let's go to the eBay action and look at what the sales are. And really, they're few and far between, but when we do see them, they're about $38. Now, $38 is about $8 or $9 more than the retail price of $30 or $29, almost said $30, but $33.25, right? So it's still selling over the $33.25 and clearly over the $29. But look at this. I think smart sellers, well, and you just won't even believe this. Smart sellers, I think what they've done to maximize their profit, because selling as a lot, as a whole set, I don't think get you as much money as if you cut it up and sold it as individual pieces. Now check this out. Let me keep on keeping on. All right. They're few and far between. Look at this. This person sold a 2025 P&D Kennedy for $365. You could probably find those on eBay in bank wrap rolls. Let's see. Here we go. $245, $255. Lots of American women quarters. Lots of American innovations. But yeah. Here we go. First one we found today, sold March 19. That was 2 days ago for $38.95, and it contains all the coins. It's ready to ship. But really, we haven't seen too many, and I hope my search vernacular, my term is acceptable, because all I'm finding here in this sold listing is mostly individual coins. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we are for $17.24. Remember, the set sold originally for $29. Somebody's got all of the American women quarters cut up out of the set, and they've sold it right there. That was a buy it now. Look at this. This person sold theirs for $7, and that was just a dollar face for the Kennedy facing west. There you go. Look at this person also sold their 3, and they added a proof right there, the 2 P&D for $20.75. And after that, oh, look at that beauty right there. Look at this person busted them out and then sold them individually for $10. Yeah, that's a third price of the set, right? And we haven't even talked about the face value of what those quarters and half dollars are worth. So that's pretty incredible. But think about this, folks. if all these items are getting cut from that U.S. Mint uncirculated set from 2024, I would imagine that would probably be quite incredible to keep these whole and uncut and unopened. Seeing how that is how they really, I guess when you put it in the collection or the personal safe or wherever you put it, I think you marinate it long enough and it'll become very valuable, especially when we get perspective on the rest of the 2024 Jefferson sales. That would be incredible. Now, let's go to the plus ones. I've yammered for way too long. This is it right here. Check this out. This is Psalm 115:16. I even got a song to follow up to give this a little more credibility. All right, Psalm 115:16 says, "As for the heavens are the Lord's, but the earth he has given to mankind." Now, obviously, that's pretty straightforward, right? And bam. But I think it needs to be elaborated upon just a little bit, all right? Because we're doing a bad job. Let's face it. This is what I think it means. Man need not perfect heaven because it's already dedicated to the holiness of the Lord. But the earth, that's right, the place we stand on every day, the earth is our place, right? And we've been called to perfect it, rise above it, right? To get it to perfection, if that's even possible. I'm sure we can at least try, right? Without question, mankind was created to elevate the earth to a heavenly state. And eventually, one day, we can have heaven on earth. I'm telling you, it's going to come. It's going to be here. Just hold on. Yeah. All right, now let's go to the 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is it. This is Marvin Gaye. Mercy, mercy me. Things ain't the way they used to be. Now, with that said, I want to take you to the store real quick here. I got to show you, folks. This is most incredible action. And I probably should do a video and just leave it up here. But I look, this coin hunting mat here, this coin hunting mat here, and so on and so forth, they are awesome. Now, check this out. It's 31.5 inches across. That's almost 36 inches across, folks. That's 3 feet, right? And this mat here, all right, now look at this. There are legends on it right here. Those little things mean stuff. This is the Scent Finder hunting mat. There's quarters, there's half dollars. For example, right here, AM. There's a wide AM for America and a close AM for America, and those can be found right here in 92 and 98. You don't have to go back and forth referencing a guide or a book or or videos, right? So this mat has been designed to help coin hunters find rare and valuable Lincoln cents quickly and efficiently, spending less time referencing which varieties go with which year. Every variety recognized by PCGS Grading Company is shown on the mat, including the new 2023 Extra V, and some additional varieties and oddities are included. Not only that, but look at this. We got a spot for the semi-quincentennial cents. Hopefully we'll see them soon. Now, back over here to the, I guess it's the homepage. Nope. Yeah, there we go. All right. Whew, getting lost. Lost in a closet. Okay, here we go. Now, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. And listen, if you can't buy a product in the store, I totally get it. I'm okay with that. But if you want to become a member, it's $1.99 a month. It's really not that much. It's the price of a cheap cup of coffee once a month. And it helps these videos keep coming out each and every single day. And think about it, folks. I'm one guy with a laptop competing against all kinds of news sources out there. And I'm bringing you the fresh stuff every single day. Stacker out.